Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I am on a quest to invest. Today we're going to be talking all about Sens Stock, that is Senseonics. And they have developed Eversense, a 90-day continuous glucose monitoring system. That is a CGM for short. According to the company, the device provides continuous glucose monitoring for up to 90 days after being inserted under the skin of a diabetes patient. So let's talk about why this is such a good investment long term. Let's look at the market sector first. The projected number and percent of adults with diagnosed diabetes would increase from 22.3 million, that is 9.1%, in 2014 to 39.7 million, that's 13.9% in 2030, and up to 60.6 million, 17.9% in 2060. So it's expected that the amount of people that will have diabetes in America in 2030 will be 39.7 million compared to 22.3 million in 2014. That's a 56% increase. Then up to 60.6 million in 2060. However, it's important to note that Eversense is meant for people with type 1 diabetes. This leaves around 10% of the population, which is still a lot of people. A decade ago, in 2010, the global projection for diabetes in 2025 was 438 million. With over 5 years still to go, that prediction has already been surpassed by 25 million. A lot of people have diabetes. According to seasoned analysts, the global market for continuous glucose monitoring devices and diabetes-related products totaled nearly $12.1 billion in 2016. The market should reach nearly $20.7 billion in 2022. So Sens is already active in EU and also drilling into the US markets. Senseonics reported favorable results from a 6-month trial of Eversense. The company has also established an alliance with Essentia Diabetes Care, which is a large Swiss-based CGM player. The company is marketing Eversense in the US. I think this partnership is great because it provides a lot of validation for Eversense and how efficient it is. So basically, the device is placed just under the skin on your upper arm by a trained healthcare provider, obviously, just through a small incision, and it's then closed with steri strips. And that procedure must be carried out every 90 days. Like, does that sound much better than pricking your finger yourself every day? I think so, to be honest. You know, it's done every 90 days, you go in, it doesn't sound like it would really take that long, and then you don't have to worry about it for 3 months. For someone who's busy and they just want to enjoy their life and they don't want to worry about pricking their finger like 3 times a day or something. Traditional CGMs, however, must be replaced every 3 to 7 days. That's according to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases. Only having to endure a procedure once every few months is definitely positive. You know, I would definitely prefer that. I think anyone would prefer that over it being replaced every 3 to 7 days. That kind of sounds like more of a hassle. So we do have to talk about competitors, and I think the main competitor is a highly successful company called Dexcom, and the ticker for that is DXCM. And they have developed a CGM, can be easily inserted without pain, and can remain inserted for 10 days, according to Healthline. The website warned that the G6 could fall off before the 10 days are up, which kind of seems like a big deal. You know, you kind of don't want that to fall off. Also, they did a accuracy comparison. There was a 3-way comparison where they tested the Eversense, the Dexcom G5, and the Libre Pro. And Eversense achieved the lowest nominal MARD, M-A-R-D, of 14.8%, followed by Dexcom G5 with 16.3%, and then Libre Pro 18%. Basically, they found that the point accuracy of the Eversense was significantly better than the other 2 CGM systems. Not to mention, the price of DXCM is $415 per share, whereas Sens is around $350. Just be aware that DXCM had similar trends prior to their FDA approval, and that is something that needs to be mentioned as well. Sens are currently waiting their FDA approval. We don't really know when it's going to be, but also something to note is that the FDA approval process has been delayed by a few months at the moment due to an influx of COVID-related products seeking approval. So the approval might take a little longer than anticipated. But on the positive, they have been added to Russell 3000, and that should give more stability to Sens shares in the long term. When I saw the partnership with Essentia, that was a really bullish signal to me. Essentia is a global diabetes care company that is dedicated to helping people living with diabetes, and it's a leader in the blood glucose monitoring market. And they're known for their Contour portfolio of devices that are, very well respected for their accuracy and ease of use. Essentia markets its BGM devices in over 125 countries across the world. Another positive signal is that Yahoo Finance gave Sens a strong buy rating. I think more people rely on Yahoo Finance than Wall Street Bets. I know it probably doesn't seem like it to us because we probably frequent more places like Twitter, Reddit, and stuff like that for our news. But Yahoo Finance is a very reputable, trusted source of information, and there's a lot of people that just base their financial decisions, especially, more older generations, they just base their investment decisions on Yahoo Finance. Sens is scheduled to participate in the ADA meeting on the 27th of this month to show Eversense 180 days CGM system. So that's another catalyst. So I think there is a lot of catalysts coming up. I think this stock is highly undervalued right now, and it is definitely a long-term play. I just think it makes sense to invest in Sens. I had to say it, guys. So thank you so much for listening, and let me know your comments and your opinions down below. And until next time, have a great day.